So, good morning, my dear students. Board is visible to you. Board is visible to you. So, we were reading chapter Bringing Up Carrie. Okay. So, we were able to read only first two pages. Okay. In which I have told you about Carrie, who was a 5 months old baby elephant. So, in that those two pages, I have told you that Carrie is a baby elephant. Okay, and how did he grow? Okay, and he was very much playful, and in this story it is given that how did he save a boy from drowning. Okay, so how was he brought up, how did he save, and how did he brought up by a 9 years old boy. 9 years old boy was his companion. Okay, so they both were friends, Carrie and 9 year old boy. And how did he save a boy from drowning? Okay, he was so playful. Okay, he was so lively. So all this story is given. So we were able to read only two pages. So here I'm going to share third page with you. So my dear students, all of you open your supplementary reader book at page number 9. Okay, so get ready for that. For that I'm going to share screen with you. So who is going to read this page? Who will be? Okay, Arshia, I have unmuted you. You just start reading this page. Yes. Okay, read next paragraph also. Okay, wait. Now see, on this page we have come to know a word trumpet. What is the meaning of trumpet? Trumpet means that is used for a sound of an elephant. Sound of an elephant. But you write down the meanings on your books side by side. Only then you will be able to understand the text. Okay. So write down the meaning of trumpet. Trumpet means sound of an elephant. And in the last paragraph we have come to know about the word ponderous. So ponderous means big, or you can say very much heavy, huge, big, huge or heavy. After that, there was a word darted. What is the meaning of darted? Darted means rushed. So while reading this text, you should have pencils in your hand, write down the meaning side by side, underline those difficult words, write down their meanings. There is a word hawk. Hawk is a basically bird. So from this page, what we have come to know that earlier we have come to know that Carrie was a 5 months old elephant. Okay, when he was living with narrator, he was only 5 months. Okay, so elephant and narrator both were growing together. Okay, so where was Carrie living? He was living in a pavilion. I have told you the meaning of pavilion. Pavilion means resting place. Okay, and he was resting, he was living in a resting place in a pavilion, and this pavilion was under a thatched roof. So what was his daily routine? Daily he used to eat near about 40 pounds. It sounds so strange. So he used to eat 40 pounds of twigs. I have told you the meaning of twigs. Twigs means you can say branches of trees. So what was the routine of author? He used to take Carrie to the river in the morning for a bath, okay, and he used to lie on the sand bank and then lie in the water for a very long period of time. So the author, the narrator, he used to rub water down his back, okay, and the narrator always collected soft twigs and saplings. You can use the word saplings also. He used to collect soft twigs and saplings for the food of that cat. So one day what happened when their daily routine was going as usual normally. So one day Carrie pushed the narrator into the water of the stream. Okay. Why so? Because he wanted to save a drowning boy. So when narrator saw a boy lying flat on the bottom of the river, he dived into that water and he pulled that body of the drowning boy to the surface. But the sad thing was that author was not a very good swimmer. Okay, so the current of the water was basically dragging him down. So Curry was looking at all the things, he was observing all that things so minutely, so carefully. Now he wanted to do something. So what did he do? He came into the stream, okay, and the narrator caught his trunk, and in this way Carrie pulled both the boys ashore. Ashore means at the side of the river. Ashore means side of the river. So when this scene was going in front of elephant, that the current of water was so high, it was dragging down. So Carrie observed so many things so minutely. So what did he do at last? He came into the stream and narrator caught his trunk. Okay, so in this way, Carrie pulled both the boys, the drowning boy also and that his companion also to the ashore. Okay, so in this way, he was successful. You can see in pic also on your page number 9. So I am going to move further on the next page. खुशी start reading बच्चे. Now on this page we have come to know a word I felt a lasso. Lasso. This word is given. So what is the meaning of lasso? It means a long rope. Okay. So write down the meaning of lasso. Lasso means a long rope. After that, on this word, on this page, you have come to know about the word squealing. So what is the meaning of squealing? Squealing means cried. Okay. Bachche, write down these meanings on your books also. Dignity. What is the meaning of dignity? Dignity means grace. Okay. And after that, instance. Instance means for example. Okay, बच्चे. Then there is a word smashed. Smashed means crushed. According to this content, smashed means crushed, and pavilion. The meaning of pavilion is resting place. Now try to understand the meaning of this page after writing the meanings. Okay, for that I am going to share page. So by that I am giving you time. Hurry up, write down the meanings. After writing meanings, only then you will be able to understand the text. So, according to this page, page number 10, what does the author want to say? So here, what does the author want to say? See, from this page, we have come to know that the water was so deep, okay, he was sinking in the bottom of the river, okay, and there was a high pressure. He was not able to come on the river bed, but somebody came there like an arrow, okay, and that he was holding the drowning boy with his hand. So the body was rising above the water, and he felt that there was a long rope around his neck. And earlier he was so frightened that what is that, basically a long rope. But he thought that there could be some water animal which was going to swallow him, which was going to gulp him. But he heard that it was sound of Carrie. He was crying. And then he realized that it was not a water animal, it was not a long rope. Basically, what was that? It was Carrie's trunk. So in this way, he was able to save drowning boy also, and he was able to save that narrator also. So both of the lives were saved by Carrie in a smart way by using his trunk. Now, afterwards, 3 points are given. In this, we have come to know that how Carrie developed a love for the rye bananas, okay, and he believes in self-help much to the discomfort of his friend. It means he wanted to uh, help himself. He did not want to bother his friend. He did not want to feel him uncomfortable. And because of this quiet grace, that animal was having this grace. So that's why Carrie accepts the chiding he knows he deserves. It means Carrie sometimes used to get a good scolding from his friend, from his companion. He used to get a very good scolding, but he knew that he deserved this thing, so that's why he getting those scolding without any grudges, without any complaint. So in this page, we have come to know that Carrie was basically a baby elephant. He was not developed fully. He was a baby elephant, and he required a lot of training, because if narrator wanted that whenever this elephant would grow up, he should become a very good it should become a very good animal, so it should be given proper training, okay, because he was basically naughty. No doubt that animal was quite naughty, quite mischievous, but he should be given proper training. So there is one example is given. For example, one day what happened, somebody gave him bananas to eat, okay, and very soon he realized that he is really fond of banana. He really loved to eat ripe bananas. He really relished those bananas, okay. So what happened, in the house of narrator, they used to keep large plates of fruits on a table near the window. You in on the next page you can see in the picture. But what was going on, whenever the fruit was kept in the basket near the window on the near the in the dining room, so all the bananas on the table, they were simply disappearing, okay. So what was the family doing? Family was blaming servants, that servants might have stolen it. Okay, so after that, fruit again disappeared. Now this time, on whom the blame was put? The blame was put on narrator, that the narrator has done it, he has eaten all the bananas. So this really made him angry, that he was so angry. It made me angry, very angry with my, so he really became angry because of that, with his parents also, with his servants also. But he was damn sure that these bananas were basically taken by, it made him very angry with my parents and the servants, for I was sure they had taken all the fruit. Because the parents were so sure, okay, and that it has been taken by servant or by the narrator. So this was the scene basically going in their family. So next time when the fruit disappeared, so he found that where were bananas? Bananas, he found that they were crushed up in the Carrie's pavilion. It means where Carrie was living, basically what was its resting place. There he found bananas and they were completely crushed. So it really made him so surprised, okay, because narrator was thinking that the elephant was living only on twigs. Twigs, you can say, branches of trees. The narrator was thinking that the elephant was eating only branches of trees. He was not eating bananas. Okay. So next day, when he was sitting on the dining room, when he was sitting in the dining room, he was wondering, he was thinking, he was surprising that whether he should take some fruits from the table without the permission of his parents. Okay, so what should he do? Whether he should take those bananas for his companion baby elephant or not. So he was thinking this thing in his mind. So now let's move to next page. Okay, Arshia, bache, you read this page. Okay. Now see, on this page we have come to know a word sneak. What is the meaning of sneak? Write down. Sneak means to enter secretly. Okay, sneak means to enter secretly. After that, we have another word, that is astonishment. Astonishment means surprise, wonder. Okay, and then there is a word spoon. It means to spread. So, according to this page, what does the narrator want to say? So, shall I share the page with you? Have you opened it? By the time you write down the meanings of these words, so that I can explain to you. Bache, have you written the meanings? Text me. Have you written these meaning? These three, underline these words in your books and write down their meanings. Okay, you have written. Okay, now I'm going to share page with you. So according to this page, we have come to know that he was just planning that whether he should take bananas from the dining room without his parents' permission. But by the time he was this planning was going in his mind, and all of a sudden, what happened? A black thing you can see just like a snake suddenly came from the window, and all the bananas got disappeared. So he was so frightened because he had never seen snakes eating banana. So he thought that this snake would be very much terrible. That's why he has entered into his place so secretly, and he wanted to take, and he has taken fruits. So in this way, he crept out of the room. Crept out means he came out of his room. He ran out of the room, and he was so afraid, so in panic, and um, he went out of his house, and he was very much sure that the snake would definitely come back into the house, and he would eat all the fruits, and he would definitely kill all of the family members. So this mentality, this point of view was going in the mind of narrator. So when he went out, he saw that Carrie's bag disappearing in the direction. Basically, it was not a snake. You can see in the picture, it was seeming from the far away it was snake. But when he went out, he saw that the Carrie's bag was disappearing in the direction of the pavilion. It means uh, who was there? It was baby elephant who has stolen, okay, those bananas. So he was so frightened that I wanted his company to cheer me up. Okay, so he ran after him into the pavilion, and he found that their baby elephant, he was enjoying, he was relishing bananas. Okay, and their narrator was standing in astonishment. Astonishment means he was so surprised, he was so wondered, and so many bananas were spreading all around him. There were so many bananas. It means who was basically that? It was baby elephant who was stealing those bananas. Okay, and in his pavilion, in his resting place, he was keeping his trunk so stretched out, and he reached for one far away from where he was standing. It means when narrator went there, so he wanted to love him where narrator was standing. Okay, so my dear students, I think up to this page, this reading is much. So I'm giving you just homework. Just spend only 10 to 15 minutes to go through this text again whenever you get time. Okay, and if you find any kind of difficulty, if you are not able to understand any of the text, you can ask me tomorrow, because we will be continuing this page. We will be continuing this chapter tomorrow also, and this chapter is very much interesting, very much easy one. I hope my all dear students are enjoying it, and side by side you find out answers also, mark answers with pencil, and we will be able to complete this chapter, finish this chapter by tomorrow, and we will be able to discuss question answers of this chapter also. Okay students, thank you and have a nice day, and do your work daily. Okay bache, take care.